Hello friends, welcome back for some more Jaws of the Lion, the Generals. So there's not much to talk about here. I've gone to the merchant and checked out the new gear uh, that we unlocked last time. Nothing immediately exciting at this time, and that's about it. We only have one thing to go for. That is our corrupted research. It's time to take this unpleasant chunk of blood tumor to the university, where we will have to destroy all growths. We're going to be seeing two enemies we haven't seen before, or at least I haven't seen before. Black sludge. Oh god. I assume this is maybe similar to... Okay, it looks like it doesn't have range attack, or innate range attack, but I assume this is like the ooze. Maybe. And then rat monstrosity. Interesting. Not a lot of health between them. Okay, no chests. Let's keep that in mind when we're picking our battle goal. And we will go to the university. You're minding your own business at the Sleeping Lion when a rough-looking Enox sea captain rushes up to your table. I've been told you're the folks to talk to if one has a problem. Oh, she says. Whoops. A number of goods have gone missing from my ship at the old docks. I tracked the thieves to an abandoned warehouse, but I have reason to believe they may be more than I can handle. You look up at the huge Enox one more time and then scratch your head. An Enox more than she can handle is definitely not the Berserker, right? Could be a lucrative opportunity so long as you don't get killed. Demand payment up front. I think this time we will demand payment up front, because if this is something that a large Enox can't handle, let's ask for some payment. Do I look like a font of money to you? The Enox yells incredulously. Your seat just got incredibly uncomfortable. Take the job or don't, but stop wasting my okay, yeah, maybe an Enox is not the person or the type of being that we should be asking money from. Point taken.
Your day starts out mundane enough, delivering a bloody piece of the tumor to some stodgy researchers at the university. You walk through the halls, getting all manner of confused and dirty looks, until you arrive at the door of one Professor Haltrip, foremost researcher of organic alchemy, or so you were told by the front desk.
This has given me a Miskatonic University vibe here.
Do come in. You hear a small, gruff voice on the other side of the door. Inside, you find an old quattrel, made even smaller by a hunched back. He's rooting around his messy office, looking for something. When he sees you, a look of disgust crosses his face. But once you produce the tumor piece, his eyes go wide with amazement. You explain the whole situation. The disappearances, the vermlings, the black sludge, the earthquakes, and the tumor. You explain that there are other tumors out there used in some nefarious, unknown plot. And then the professor sits silently in thought for an uncomfortably long amount of time. Well then, he finally starts. We'll need to get this to my lab with all haste. There, we should be able to run some tests to figure out what it is composed of, its various signature alchemical compositions. Once we know that, then maybe we can come up with some way to track the others down. You hand the tumor off to him, and then, because you have no other leads, you wait in his office for what feels like hours, staring at his disorganized assortment of books, papers, and dirty bottles of foul-smelling liquid. Then, very suddenly, your boring day becomes a lot more interesting. Haltrip bursts back into his office, his face spattered with blood. Something has gone horribly wrong in the lab, he screams at you, and then races down the hall much faster than you would have thought possible. You follow, and he points you to a room overgrown with bloody growths, several dead lab assistants, and a swarm of monstrous rats, mutated by the growths. "It's going to keep spreading," Haltrip frets. "Do something, please!"
Yeah, this is definitely giving me a an ooze vibe, but it does sound like Arkham, doesn't it? All right, Dynamo. Kill a monster with at least 4 or more. Transmitter. Apply any negative condition. I'm not sure what these... It's not showing me what they come with, but this seems to be poison of some kind, doesn't it? But let's go Transmitter. I could even give him poison, right? Although that's a good point. I guess I have ways of muddling. There's a wound. Okay. All right. We'll try it out. Masochist or Die Hard? Let's go Masochist. I'll try it. I'll try it. Scrambler, take only short rests or explore, reveal a room. Ooh, I do not want to take short rests, but it would only be eagle-eye goggles and leather armor. Oh man. I'm not the short rest kind of guy. I like my long rests. In Gloomhaven and in life too. But Explorer doesn't seem like something. Let's try for Scrambler. Egoist and Indigent. Okay, do we want to collect money or not? Let's go for Indigent. She's got plenty of money. We can let the others go. All right, let's go. Whoa. Yeah. That looks bad. Okay. Let's take a look at these things, huh? Innate advantage, innate on death. All adjacent characters suffer 2 damage. So when these things die, they just... Oh, just the elites. Oh, man. What about the elite over here? Just shield 1. The growth is object with health. Okay, so maybe I should be taking that one ability for Brennus a little bit more. I think I'm overlooking it a little too much. We've got another room back here. So there's something. Let's see what this thing... Okay, destroy all growths. That's all we have to do. There's 7 of them. And 1, 2, 3, 4 is what I see in this room. So then there's 3 more back there. Oh boy. Well, these move. I was kind of thinking that they're not going to move, but it has a movement of 1. And they're just the elites. There's no normals that I can see. A whole bunch of equipment here that we're definitely going to be smashing with Brennus. That's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, well, round 1. So I misread that. Both of them have that innate ability. On death, all adjacent characters suffer 1 damage for the normals and 2 for the elites. The elites also have advantage. Not cool, man. Not cool. Alright, well, we'll be starting off at 14 with Vercingetorix. Shocking advance for the... well, a little bit of movement, but definitely for the infusing of light and Desert Night to make sure that one of them does not attack. Probably you, right? That's my assumption. Then 59 Sap Warmth. Let's put this out to poison 1, and then Master Influence to poison another, and we'll also bless, bringing in... Well, okay, I'm already bringing in ice, but let's bring it in again. I just want to put poison out as much as possible because I have a feeling that they're just going to be dying and dealing damage from that. So if we can make some attacks afterwards toward the ones that are poisoned, then we'll be able to heal some off of that too. And I assume they are going to be attacking with some poison from time to time, so maybe that will be helpful to heal that poison off. Power Pitch, favorite. That's my favorite start. And Wind Up and 1-2 Punch. Maybe that's not the right place to do that. You know, instead of 1-2 Punch, let's go Nowhere to Run. We'll go late. And maybe this one's moved out of the way, and then we can pick this up and put it somewhere else. And I'm not sure how that's going to work. It says move an obstacle. If it's a 2 hex obstacle, is it still 2 hex obstacle, or is it going to be a 1 hex obstacle after? I'm not sure. I figure this is a good place to learn about it. I just hope that this moves. So that means Vercingetorix is definitely going to have to stand here so that this moves out of the way. Then we're going to be stuck back here. But if I can move this and to put it here, that would be great, because then they'll just funnel in really slowly and we can kill them back there and they'll just start exploding. Okay, so Rat Monstrosities, they're going to move. And then attack 4. If the attack is performed, the monstrosity suffers a damage. Okay, and then this is going to be, yeah, poisoning attacks at range 2. Make it target 3 if Earth is out. Earth will be out, but we're not going to be close enough for those attacks. Okay. Red Guard's turn. So in this case, if we disarm it, right, it will not perform the attack, so it will not suffer damage. But we definitely just want to make the attack here. All right. And we'll just move up a little bit. This way, this will move over here before it gets to Brennus's turn. Okay, yeah, we can do that. And I'll use this now. Right. Okay. Well, they all have 4 health now, so it doesn't matter all that much, but how can I do this? Well, this is the only target I can go for, so I'll put it here. A poison there. Maybe I shouldn't use all of my ammunition because then... Or ammunition. Armor. Because I could heal back pretty easily. Oh well. Something I'm not good about is thinking 5 turns ahead. We'll bless you. I didn't end up blessing anybody at the Temple of the Great Oak, but more or less just wanted to save some money, just to see why. I'm not sure why. Maybe I'll do it again and continue blessing. Not sure. Just wanted to hold out. Okay. I don't really think it matters where I go. And now I think I'm going to try to put this obstacle here. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work still. But I'm kind of cool with where you're standing. Let's just go back and forth so that I can bring in air. And we'll get the favorite ready. And I could use this to move that out of the way, and I kind of like this idea because I'm not seeing, there's no traps or anything like that, but I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try this out. If anything, it's going to prolong the amount of time before it makes an attack. Demolitionist. So we want to... Let's see here. We want to move to here. It says, move an obstacle adjacent to your starting hex to an empty hex adjacent to you. So that would be right here. That's my thought. So that it connects like this to bottleneck them through there. So we'll skip. Yeah, see, move an obstacle adjacent to your starting hex to an empty hex adjacent to you. It's not giving me any idea of what this is an obstacle. Is it only a single hex obstacle? These are things that I really wish would be clarified. Now, if it says obstacle, then it should allow me to pick up any obstacle. If it says single hex obstacle, I should be able to only pick up a single hex obstacle. I mean, in the board game, what is it? I assume any obstacle. Yeah, I'm not seeing any help on what this is supposed to mean, but I guess I'm just going to be frustrated about this. This kind of thing. If it's not clear on the card in the board game, I wish they would make it clear in the video game. Like, change the wording if that's what's going to be, but I feel like if it says an obstacle, I should be able to pick up any size obstacle and move it anywhere, but that's, I guess, just me. We'll see here. Moving on to round 2. My apology if that came off a little salty. I just like clarity. That's all. If I have to try and understand and pick apart what wording means, then it's not clear. And I feel like if it's not clear, then it shouldn't have been written down. You know, it needs to be clear for everybody, not just for like 10% of the readers. Okay. Starting off early at 19 with Brennus, Explosive Blitz. I wanted to get Fire out. I realized that's the only one that I don't have, and really the one that I wanted. Then Piston Punch will use to stun and poison, I guess, you. Huh. I guess you're the only one that's not poison now, so I will poison you, stun you, and then Explosive Blitz in combination with Wind Up. That'll be an attack of 4. I guess I could attack you. Maybe I'll do like an attack against one of these for once, or maybe against this. I'm not sure, but I'll pick apart that later. Then Boudica at 21, Give and Take. Let's poison our friend here, Vercingetorix, and then give Blessing and Strength to Hannibal. Forgot his name here for a moment. And then Cold Embrace, we can move up and hurt them and bless them again. So already you've got 1 blessing. We're going to give you another one and strengthen you. So let's see something big from that, maybe, hopefully. Then 23 for Vercingetorix, Warmth of the Sun. I wanted to just quickly follow up right behind this, hoping to kill anything that potentially would be hurting her, Boudica. And then Shield of the Desert, I'll be using... Oh, that's not what I wanted at all. I wanted Barbaric Instincts. This way I can use this bottom ability, move 2, attack and wound. I'll be poisoned, so then there's my transmitter. And Barbaric Warmth of the Sun, I'm not going to use the top, I'm just going to use this default attack. Basically all I was looking to do was make sure to go really close after 21 so that we can try and take things out quickly before she gets hit. Then 39 for Hannibal, Follow Through, move, push, move again. Or not, just move and push. And then Extra Lift for an attack, so maybe we can move up here, push it away, and then kill it back there instead of adjacent to one of our allies here. So everyone's going late. Move 1. Monstrosity suffers a damage. And then attack 4. Wow. These things are crazy. The closest enemy, regardless of range, suffers 2 damage. Oh. Regardless of range. And then it'll heal itself and bring in Earth. Interesting. There's only 2 of them in here, so that means whoever's closest might be getting 4 damage. That doesn't sound very fun at all. But let's Well, let's make you stunned. Yeah. Stun you. Because that would be an attack against both of you. And then I'm going to use this. And I think I'm just going to make an attack against one of these. I could make an attack against this, but that's going to hurt him. Or I can make an attack back here. Maybe let's make that attack. Maybe we get lucky here. No. I mean, good enough. We did do something there. I don't think... I mean, this explosive blitz might be a pretty good thing to grab. But I think I'm cool with the cards we've got, so we'll move on. You're next. I guess I can move back here. That's what I'll do. Yeah, that's a better choice. I didn't want to move here because my thought is to push this back here and try and kill it back there so that they start taking some damage. So we'll move up to there. And then they can heal when they make these attacks against the poisoned enemies. Not bad. So you'll be poisoned, I'm so sorry, but it's for the best. You'll be getting a perk point out of it. And again, I think I'm kind of liking that she doesn't use this so early so that I have more ability, more options later, but for now we're good. Okay. And now that I think about it, I don't even want fire. Was there a reason I wanted fire at all? It might have been for that. It was for this. So I did want to use this instead of... I think it was the initiative that I was really going for Warmth of the Sun. But I did want to use this bottom ability. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's cool. So we'll use this. Yeah, I'm going to use the... I mean, I could use this, but it's only going to be against a couple enemies. Unless I move back here, then it would be against all 3 of them, but... I really don't like that idea. No. We'll do this. I'm going to consume this only because I want to gain the experience. But where do I move? I don't think I move very far. I could do here. This is what I'll do. I'll move over here. I'll make the attack against this. We'll skip and then make the attack. Great. There's transmitter. Now it is... Ah, that's right. I can heal that poison off immediately. Look at that. And I will make this attack. Yep. I will take damage, but I will heal it right back. Not bad. And then I'll take this, push it back here. It will be close enough to make an attack, but maybe we can get around that. I like how they're going really late, though. That is pretty nice of them. So we'll move up to here, as I'm saying. Move up to here, confirm. We'll skip, and then I want to push this. I kind of wanted to put it in the middle. You know, oh, actually, we will be able to kill it. We have strength in here, too. So we'll put it in the middle. Great. I'm going to skip that because I want to use this. Though it's not really necessary, but it does give me an experience. So we'll skip that. Extra lift with that right here. I don't want to use any of that. Just make the attack. Good stuff. And we've healed. Good stuff. This one is stunned, so it's not going to make an attack against all of us. This one is going to move up and then make an attack against just you. And unfortunately, you're going to be taking 2 damage from both of them, because I didn't move anybody else closer. Yucky. Alright, so that's a bit dangerous. I'm not seeing anything like jumping in ahead of us or spawning or anything. I was wondering if maybe more of these growths would show up, but that's not the case. So we've finished transmitter, that's good. We need to be lower health. We still just need to be a little careful about that. Only short rest, that's going to be really difficult, and I'm almost certainly going to forget about that. So I'm going to try really hard to remember. But yeah, let's see round 3 now. Starting off at 6 with Vercingetorix. Flame Shroud. So we can 1, 2, 3, 4 get further into the room finally, off this front wall, bringing in some shield and then Flaming Sickle just to make an attack against something around here. Probably start doing some work against these because it's going to take some time before I can get there. I realized I can't get there until I've taken these out, so I hope they start dealing some sort of, or start doing some attacks that make them move, for instance, because they're not going to be able to do much. I don't want to see more ranged attacks or anything like that, but we need to start doing some work against them. But Hannibal needs to stay back here, I guess, for now. We're going to go Fancy Hat at 12 and Disorienting Barrage, and I'm going to try and deal as much damage to these rats as possible. While we're back here. 23, Suggestion to get a curse out, and Lure of the Void to disarm somebody. This is going to be a move of 3. 1, 2, 3, and then Lure of the Void. I don't actually know. I guess we'll see if any of these are left over, and then we can figure out what to do with Lure of the Void. Because not many other things that I can do. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, I can't reach much further. And these things I can't put poisons or anything like that. We're just going to have to beat them up the old-fashioned way. 28, Explode for some movement, maybe. 1, 2, Punch, more importantly. And let's start punching these things a little bit more. I'm realizing this is going to do 2 damage. This is going to do 1 damage. So we do want to have, we are masochists this time, so we do want to take a little bit more damage, but we don't want to, maybe we don't want to have 1 damage the entire time, right? Let's kind of think about that. But if we can kind of slowly take that damage, man, they are relentless. These are some pretty disgusting attacks that they have. It's just level 2. Huh. Push. Range attack at 4. Yeah, it looks like they don't really move much, do they? But from here, they're not going to make any attacks, so that's good. Maybe we want to just move into their face like that. What would be another good place? I think that's a good place. The problem here is that I just have like range 2 for most of my attacks, or melee, of course. So there's not many options. I guess what I could do is maybe pull this to here, but it looks like they do range attacks at 2 as well. So we don't really want to get too close to them. I mean, one good thing is that they're going later than us all the time, so I have a good way of moving around and making sure I'm in the right places here. I will take this. It's not really going to be all that helpful. And I'll use this, I guess, over here. There we go. And end your turn. So from here where we're standing, we'll add 1. We will have a disadvantage attack here, but I guess I could use the eagle eye goggles, but if I'm going to be taking short rest only, is this the best time to do that? I don't think so. I'm going to do this though. And I am going to use the favorite on this. I really, if I can take them all out right now, that would be pretty good. Oh boy, well that one's dead. Yep. Good. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I still have another way of making these attacks here. But we took 2 out. That's good. That's really good. Let's move. Okay, don't touch any gold. It's all bad. But I do want to make some headway into here. Maybe from here I'll be able to make an attack against that. So let's do... Yeah, from here I can make an attack against anything with my only attack for her, which is turn out the lights. And I will use this to curse this first. And then we can disarm. Yep. That way we don't have to worry about the incoming attack. That's good. But of course it's not going to take the damage because it doesn't perform its attack. Which honestly makes more sense, right? Put that right in the middle. That was a terrible idea. Okay, whatever. Yeah, that was pretty stupid because I'm about to punch it right here. Yep. So skip that attack, and I will use this, but do I want to use... I'd love to be able to use this, but unless I can start breaking these down, that's not really a good idea, is it? Well, actually, I have rubble right there, so I will be able to smash one of these. I don't really have a whole lot of attacks, though. Well, I'll do this for now. I don't want to put him in danger at this point, so let's just stay back here. We'll pick up some loot. Maybe I want to heal a little bit, but with Masochist, I'm not sure I want to. Let's see, is there something here? No. Let's keep him back there. I mean, we will eventually take a long rest with him, so he will heal up, but... Round 4. As I said, I'd really like that, but let's go Swift Strength so I can at least attack a couple of them. And I'll think about pulling this. I don't really like that idea, though. Let's go Healing Sands. I don't think I'm going to need that top ability. No, let's go Precision Strike. Let's go Precision Strike. Because maybe if it's not doing what I think it will do, then I can pull it here and start dealing some damage at least. For you, we're going to go turn out the lights to make that attack. Is there a way to bring in darkness before? Okay, we could do this. So I'd have to be around here. Oh, man. Or here. 1, 2, 3. I guess I'd have to be standing next to you still, though. Because if I could poison it, and then... Yeah, if I could poison it, bring in darkness, then I use this for a bigger attack. I don't think I'm gonna... I'll just go Black Boon for the bottom ability here, and then I'll go turn out the lights to just make an attack. I know I could get him one more, but let's stay with what I've got here for now. Center mass. I do want to move up here first. Retrieval would be nice. So I'm gonna go Black Boon to move you up a little bit. I could put you like here, and then when you move up one, you'll be able to pick up both of those. That's not too bad. So we want to go after 43. So yeah, retrieval, great. And then center mass, we can use it immediately. Actually, let's go ricochet. We can start making attacks against both of them. Make an attack here, and then make an attack against this. Or start trying to deal some damage out there. And then over here, maybe I'll use rubble. And I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll just go late, whatever. I'll keep robotic enhancement so that it's something that I don't need to, that I won't lose when I take a long rest with him. But I'll just have him make an attack over here. Okay, now it's a range 3 attack. So no matter what, they're going to be attacking you. Both of them are. It's just an attack of 2, but I feel like if I do pull you into here, then I'll be able to make some more attacks against you. So we'll skip, and we'll make this pull. You're going to be attacking anyway. Man, these things are weird looking. Oop. They kind of look like... it kind of looks like it's always staring at me, right? I don't know if you're seeing that same thing. It looks like it's not turning as much. Alright, anyway. Let's... Yeah, I'll make the attack here. Oh, I could stun it too. I don't think that's not that necessary. Let's make this attack. Oh, nice. So it's gonna wound, or it's wounded. So they'll start taking some damage. Skip the pull. Yep. Nice pull. And then I can't pull that. I will heal. Why not? Oh, ouch. Okay. Well, you're healed, so it's okay. Should I go against what I just said? But nah. No. Alright, we'll make this attack. And then I'll move, but I'm not going to move at all. Oh, it's a range 3, so I could move up a little bit. And then 1, 2, 3. Yep. We'll get him moving. Actually, he can pick up all this loot right there. So just move up to here. Perfect. End turn. So we'll use this, but we'll skip and we'll loot all that. 12 gold. Fantastic. And we'll use this. I'm not going to use this again, as I'm saying. I could make an attack against here and then put the favorite there. I don't think I like that all that much, though. Center mass and sharpened blades are coming up. Or I could put, let's say I put the favorite here. Man, I kind of like the idea of making a big attack against you, though. If I'm gonna do that, I'm probably gonna use my eagle eye goggles. Because I've gotten rid of this, and I've got some really good abilities there, or modifiers here and over here. So probably a good thing. Let's pull here. Okay, so I wouldn't. Yeah, let's see what I pull first. I like this. Nice. And I was actually very scared about something popping up if that was going to be the case. We'll make the attack there with the favorite. And I will use the eagle eye goggles here because I feel like this is a good place for it. Because if I can pull it times 2 or even the 3, then it's going to die. I didn't pull either of them. Okay. Fair enough. But at least it wasn't the miss. That would have been even worse, right? Okay, we've taken one out. This one's pretty close to death. And I haven't started on these. I haven't started on this one either. Okay. This one's going to be attacking 1, 2, 3. Even if I move here to make this attack, or sorry, not make that attack, but if I jump here, 1, 2, 3, it will still make the attack against him. Or I could maybe jump back. If I used my boots, I could land there to make that attack. And then he could move up. That sounds good too, but no. Let's just deal with this guy because I feel like if I go over there, I'm going to forget about you. So confirm to here. And make that attack. I can't use poison or anything. Okay. Good punch, good punch. Robotic enhancement. I'm thinking of just, I'm gonna use this for 1-2 punch, so I can really work on this next turn. And I'm gonna use this for nothing. We're gonna skip. Just stay right where you are. This is probably the better time to use that. Weren't they supposed to attack? It's like they didn't even get a turn. Am I missing something? I am missing something. They had already attacked. For some weird reason, I thought they were going last. I guess just from sheer... I thought I was just... Yeah, I think I'm just going to go crazy here. Alright, we'll take those two for Vercingetorix. Maybe we want to deal a little bit more healing. Though I do like the idea of Gift of the Void so that we will be able to make that attack, and I kind of like that idea. So we'll do that, and we'll use Commanding Presence so we can move. Yeah, we'll gain a curse, but we can move somebody else afterwards. Center Mass, Sharpened Blades, and then over here, 1-2 Punch, Robotic Arm. Okay, it's just range 2, so we only have to worry about you. But if we take care of you first, then we won't have to worry about that at all. I'm thinking of just healing. Instead of making the attack, I'm thinking of just healing up. Because you're going to be making an attack from her anyway. And then this will just skip. And as for you, let's not get too close. So right there. Or let's go to here. Let's stay close to her in this case. Skip will make this attack over there. Yeah. And if in that case we can just start making attacks against this, maybe. Okay, well, we'll use the attack over here. Cool. And poison. Wonderful. Okay, 1-2 punch. Oh, I hate you. Okay, one more time. It's like nothing. And I wonder if... No, let's stay here. Let's stay back there. Okay. So I'm gonna... Well, okay, this isn't necessary anymore because it's just going to die on its turn. So what I should do is maybe move over here or here or something. I'm thinking of how I can use this to make the attack against that. It's a range 3 and then an adjacent ally. So I have to be a little bit closer. Let's go over here. We'll have Hatchet make the attack because he has most of the blessings and everything. So, right, but I could. Yeah, that's true. Okay, if I go back here, I can have 1, 2, 3, have him move. Yeah, let's do it that way. And then we'll have him move. This way we can get around the back. Because I need to get back here to pick up those favorite eventually. Okay. And then we will poison that thing. So if it does end up trying to heal, that it just removes that poison. We'll make you perform the attack. We could use the throwing hammer now, so that on its next turn it's not going to be able to do anything. I kind of like that idea too, because we're about to all take, well, yeah, long rests. Everyone's about to take a long rest. So we'll do that. There. So we don't have to worry about that. Take a couple damage. End your turn. Round 6. Long rest. Long rest. Long rest. Now, here's the thing. Do we care about Scrambler? Because if we do, then he shouldn't take a long rest right now. We should be starting off strong. Or do we say screw it and just take the short rest? Take the long rest. He'll heal a little bit. I'm gonna say let's go for it. Ricochet. Okay. Now what are we going to use? I think I like the idea of Fancy Hat and Disorienting Barrage for making the most amount of damage as I can. Yeah, and just hoping for some good stuff out of it. I guess if it draws a plus or a ×2, then it's going to be 2 damage or 4 damage. That's good enough. Okay. So we know this is dead and this one's stunned, so we don't have to worry about anything here. I could make the attack against this instead. I do like the idea of going for them, and we'll go for that instead. That's cool. Yeah. that's not bad. That's not bad. And it wasn't a blessing either, so that's even better. Now we can go get our favorite. And everybody can heal long rests. Start off at 16 with Vercingetorix. Swift Strength for the jump 2 and shield. Let's jump over this finally. I realized, hey, I've got to jump. I can make my way over that. And then Flaming Sickle to make an attack against one of them. Range 2, bringing in fire. Then 21 is Boudica, give and take. Let's poison somebody and then bless and strengthen someone else. Bringing in darkness. Master Influence. I'm not in range to poison anybody, but honestly, you're already poisoned. I just wanted to get another blessing out and also bring in ice. Then 24. Although I don't think... Yeah, I got rid of Cold Embrace. So I'm not sure why I want ice. I don't know. I wanted to bring in another blessing. That's all I want to do. 24, Center Mass and Power Pitch. I want to start walking around here so that I can get to this in the next turn. And then 77, just going really late. I'm going to get Wind Up ready for the bottom. And then Piston Punch just as an attack 2 right there. Alright, move 0, attack 4, range 3, that's 66. I don't think we'll be able to kill it. I'm pretty certain we're not going to be able to kill it. But... yeah, and it's going to be attacking over here. But maybe by standing next to him... no, we'll have the leather armor anyway, so... we're going to have to get out of the way so that he can pick up his favorite. Okay, well, poison you. Yep. And then we'll get you ready for your attack over here. Maybe? I don't think so, but maybe. And then we'll bless you again. And we can't poison you, so skip. Now, what are we at? We're at 4 times 2s, a plus 3, 5 times 2, and a plus 4. Alright. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Fantastic. Now we don't have to worry about any incoming attacks or anything like that. Though I don't want to spend too much more time in this room. I'd really like to move on into this room because we're going to be... yeah, this is basically wasting time now, but at least we don't have to take any more damage. That's something, right? I think that's a pretty good something. Right there. I'm not going to use anything. Good. It's dead. And then we'll double the value. I don't think I even really need it, but I didn't see a reason to use Wind Up on the top ability, so... round 8. So we're starting off at 6 with Vercingetorix Flame Shroud. Might as well grab some experience and Shocking Advance for the attack against this. And that's also getting him off of the axe. I want to get him away from that so that Hannibal can go at 21 Sharpened Blades to move over, at least to end his turn next to it, and then extra lift to make an attack against one of them. Without the favorite, but hey, we'll be able to make an attack. 39 will go Rubble Now, I'm thinking he jumps over here because we've gotten wind up ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can jump to here, get rid of this obstacle, and then maybe use the axe against both of them. I'm gonna see where we are. Maybe I just make an attack against one because the other one's already dead or too close to dead, and we can just deal with it later. But anyway, Boudica going at 75. Move, ignore, move somebody else, and then Closely the Abyss will be able to heal probably these two. Okay. I just want to end my turn next to the door, so we'll do it right here. Yep. And skip the rest of the movement, but we will grab this, just as I said, it's experience. He agrees. We'll make that attack. Alright. And let's move over here. I'm not going to use it for there, of course. We'll use it here. We'll grab more experience along the way. I'm going to make that attack back there. Oh, for crying out loud, guys. Okay. So end here. I think I'm getting a little desperate. My fear is that I'm gonna pull some... I mean, it's not that bad. I just have these two. But I feel like it's probably a good place to use this, because I need to get rid of these things. Well, hey. I think that was well done. I think that was worth it. So we'll just stand next to the door here now. There's no other loot or anything like that. Nope. Skip. And... oh, we weren't standing next to that anyway. Okay. Void Warden's turn. We'll move. Yeah, perfect. And we will consume that. And we'll even bring you adjacent to her. Nice. That worked out pretty well. Yeah, let's get rid of that poison, honestly. And actually, let's heal you too. And bless you. Nice. This is working out pretty well. Let's open up the door. Round 9. And this is kind of another big room, as big as this other one, almost as big. So let's go in, kind of bust up what's going on. I think we're going to need to use Explosive Blitz while we're jumping in there to stun as much as possible. We have Desert of the Night, or Desert Night, that we can go in and disarm anything else. We'll definitely use Explosive Blitz. And maybe we use something like this. Unfortunately, if I follow up from Desert Night, we'll have ice ready. That way we can make somebody move, attack, and then we can, they'll be stunned again. So we're going to have to go in pretty far, though. I don't have much more for movement. So we'll start off, of course, with Brennus. Explosive Blitz, move in. Stun everything. We have boots, so we can get really deep into this room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right in the middle. And then 1, 2, 3. If we can actually make it this far, you know, there's probably going to be some stuff in the way, of course. And then stun as much as possible. Lob charge to throw out a bomb somewhere, which would be pretty helpful. Maybe at a choke point or something. Then 43. Black Boon, we can move to and then have somebody else move to. And Lure of the Void, you know, let's go later. So maybe something unstuns itself or destuns or I don't know, whatever the word I'm looking for, so we can disarm it afterwards. And yeah, move somebody in with us. 46, retrieval, follow through. And then going really late, Desert Night, for that same reason, just go late so that we can potentially disarm something else, and Precision Strike to move in, and then pull an enemy closer. Maybe that's not a great idea, but alright. Let's see here what we can get into. Well, that's not so... Oh, okay, these things blend in really well. Yeah. So there's 4... Oh, I only saw 1, and then I saw 2, and of course then 3 and 4. We have 2 elites, and then 2 normals. Then we have 2 elite black sludges, and they're going to heal each other and then deal a bunch of damage. Of course we want to stun those. And then move 2, attack 2, add 1 if the target is adjacent to any of their allies. Okay, yeah. Let's see here. From here, no, I have to get right in the middle in order to stun everything. And I can do it, so... 1, 2, 3, we can stun the entire room from here. Now, it's going to be a problem, right? It's only going to be stunned for this round. Then they're going to come back. But that's why we have disarm here, disarm there, so we'll be able to save him a little bit. Man. I think that is one of my favorite abilities in Jaws of the Lion. It's just so incredible. Now we can throw one of these down, which will be great. I'd like to put it somewhere where they're going to be running to. Like, this would be a good place. Or maybe right here. I'm trying to think, like, what would be a good place to push something into it. It's going to deal 3 damage. Yeah, we'll put it right there. All right. This would be a good thing to use. So we'll walk in. 2. Yeah, this is an issue. It is a range 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll just make the attack as such. And here, I'm not going to use the favorite. I think I want to make use of it against these bigger enemies. Alright. I can't believe he keeps pulling these zeros, but alright. I guess, I mean, he's been pulling a couple times 2s against the right enemies too. I shouldn't complain. We're going to move 2. Or should I use my boots to really get in here? No, let's just move 2 for now. And then I'll have you move 2 more. There we go. And I'm very interested in doing this, but if I do that, then it's gone. I feel like I should probably disarm you instead. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna put you next to, like, in the middle. Maybe that's a bad idea. Oh, that was probably a really bad idea. Is there any reason... I've got these mana potions that I feel are just useless. Because I haven't really been interested in them at all. But maybe we want to bring in darkness. Because I could use it for this or this. Or I bring in ice. Oh, wait. No. We're going to be bringing both in next. Okay. End your turn. Yeah, I'm seeing now. I could have put that here, pulled it in. I could run up to here and attack that for 7 with advantage. But I think my best bet is do this. Wait a minute. I see it. Undo. I'm going to move up to here. Skip. I'm going to pull you into that trap. Super. And now I'm gonna... Oh, nope. I'm gonna make that attack. Alright, yeah. That's okay, too. They all took some damage. That's good. This only has 1 left. Round 10. He's in a sticky situation, but we've opened a gap up here, so that's a little bit better. Man, and this would be really good, wouldn't it? But I don't... Oh, right there. Right there. Can I get there? Not really. Well, this one is disarmed. This one's going to be attacking Muddle. We've got this, and then 1 more. Okay. It's really hard to see these things. Round 10. So we'll start off at 12 with Vercingetorix. Barbaric Instincts, shield, and bring this in, and then deal 1 damage to it. That'll kill it, which will hurt us a little bit. Warmth of the Sun I'll use just as a bringing in some heal. It's not really going to be much, you know, it's just 1, but why not? I don't see any other reason to use this at all. No, I want to use the top ability 1 more time, I think. 23, Boudica, Suggestion, Move, Curse, Gift of the Void, Poison, make somebody attack, so we'll move up to here, maybe have you attack over there. 28, Explode for a movement, and Robotic Enhancement for the stun. I don't know where that's going to be yet, but I'm thinking he's going to have to back up because we're getting low on cards and he might just need to take a long rest again. Then 60, Power Pitch for movement, bringing in air, and Sharpened Blades for this top ability just to get ready so that we can start wounding everything, and we'll be dealing some more damage. I think this is going to be a good thing in this situation. Okay, not moving, just targeting at 2, yep, at range 2. So as long as we're not close enough, then we're good. And at the moment, yeah, we're kind of good. Then these are just going to be doing some attacks. We don't have to worry about that at all, so maybe what we'll do is move over here and stun that 1. Yep. But I don't want it to be... Yeah, I don't know. Okay, shield 1. And now confirm. Sorry, little guy. Well, I can heal myself a little bit more. Or I can walk up and pick up some more gold. Nah, yeah. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this and then I'll take a short rest. I did have to take a short rest with him. I'll get to what card I had to drop. And what I'll do is maybe I'll use, after my short rest, hoping that I can get this one back. Alright, move up. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, right here. And skip the rest of that movement. I want to curse. It doesn't matter who I curse, actually. But poison 3. Yep. And then we'll have you make that attack. So it was good to heal up, I guess, yeah. We'll make that attack. Nicely done, sir. Take a couple damage. Do I want to use my stamina potion? No, I don't. We've got enough cards there. Okay. Let's move. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where I want to go. I mean, I could just make that attack to stun you, but I really would like to stun something else. I think what I'm going to do is move up to here and just stun you. Yeah, we'll use that too. Wow. Wow. Okay. Move into here, and we're going to get ready with sharpened blades. Round 11. Right. So I got rid of this. Just randomly. The short rest for Hannibal. So that was the one that I lost. We'll start off with Vercingetorix at 12. I did take a short rest with him, and we lost Swift Strength. Is that true? I think that's the one that I lost. Yeah, I took a short rest with him because I wanted to. Well, I wanted to. I didn't think we really needed to take a long rest. We have all of our gear, so we might as well just go in for it. Barbaric Instincts and Shocking Advance. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to pull this guy over here and deal some damage against them while bringing in some shield, fire. We'll have sun or light for something big next round. Then 12 over here with Hannibal, Fancy Hat, and Extra Lift. We'll be able to reach basically anything on here. With a +1, our Extra Lift will be an attack of 4 at range 3 with Sharpened Blades is 5. 6, 7, 8 if we throw our favorite. Just don't screw this up. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll be able to reach anything in here with that attack. And then wound it too if for some reason we didn't make the attack or they're not these growths, because we can't wound the growths. Then nowhere to run. I'm going to use for the top ability, attack 4. I'm going to make the attack right there. That's going to be an attack of 5 plus 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. An attack of 10 because of that poison, well, -1, so it'll be an attack of 9. But come on, there's a good opportunity here. And Piston Punch, if for some reason it does not die, I will stun it. Then 49, we only had these 2 abilities. Turn Out the Lights, probably use for the bottom, or for the top ability here. And Sap Warmth, I don't know. I could go either way. We could even try to use something like that. That might be an interesting ability. Okay, so yeah, they're going late as per usual. Okay, some big moves coming up here. First, let's move over here. And then shield, because you're about to take a lot of damage, I guess. I didn't realize. But it's alright. And we've got shield. That'll help us. That should help. Okay, so where we're standing here, I was thinking of just making an attack against one of these things. How much movement do we have here? Not a whole lot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But I'm thinking of making an attack against this, though. Or maybe right here. With the hatchet. Let's do this. Yep. That's dead. One down. We've got 2 more left. And then we've completed the scenario. Let's see this in action now. Oh, that thing's dead. Darn. Okay. Well, we connected. That's what's important here. And then we'll stun it so we don't have to worry about that attack. Void Warden's turn. I'm thinking that... I mean, if I use this bottom ability, this thing could make an attack against like that. And then it would suffer some damage too. What do they have though? Whoops. They've got a couple curses. Yeah, so I think what I'll do is I'll use this. Oh, I can still use it though. I could use this instead though. But I really like this idea. Alright, what I'm going to do is poison you. I want to just go out strong here. And we will force... I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm going to have you attack this thing. And then the acting enemy suffers the amount of damage that it deals. Oh, that was beautiful. That was fantastic. That means they're not going to be pulling a ×2 in this round. Wow. Alright. Oh man, that's right, because they're attacking at advantage too. That's okay though. Okay, round 12. So my thought here is we'll go Flame Shroud again, grabbing some more shield, but we'll go Warmth of the Sun, and I'll make the attack against these 2 with that. As for you, I don't know. And then 1, 2, 3. Well, we'll go with this and we'll go with that, and we'll see what we can get with it. And we want to... Maybe we can stomp on something. I did take a short rest with him in the last turn, and we lost Wind Up. Alright, I'll go with Robotic Enhancement and Rubble, and I'll see which one we're going to use. And now for you, take a short rest. Sure. Yeah, okay. And I'm going to go with Suggestion early. And I think I'm going to try to make this move over here to make that attack an attack of 3 on that. And then stun it, so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, that sounds good. And then from here we can jump there and make the rest attack there. That sounds great. If that's the case, I'll get this so that I can move around and... yeah, move a couple of us. Here we go. Okay, but I'm hoping that they're dead, and that's going to try to heal itself. So let's make this attack with that right here. I mean, come on, that was pretty sweet. All right, so we'll move up into this space and pick up that experience. Great. End his turn. And then in the next round, we'll be able to pick up all this stuff while dealing some damage and figure out a way to just continue dealing some damage there. So I think my idea here is we can move this 1, 2, 3 to here and have it do some attacks for us. So let's do that. We need to be careful here. There's no loot. That's my fear. We cannot pick up loot. I think we're doing pretty good here. Skip. And I'm going to have you move toward your favorite. So on... Let's see here. Yeah, he can just move a couple and then end his turn there. But when I want to keep this open for... I need to keep this open so that we can make that attack now. So just stand back here. That's enough. Yep. And we will force... And we'll consume ice while we'll do this. Great. So it'll move over here. Look at that thing. It'll make the attack for us. Nicely done. And then stun itself. Man, what a fun class. Do I want to take a card back? Yeah, I think I want to get rid of this Mono Potion. I feel like I've just completely forgotten that I have it, and she has plenty of gold to pick up something probably better. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I should have given her the that ring. When we get back, I'll remember. There it is. 100. He has 150 already? What just happened here? Huh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. End her turn. For you, we'll just walk over here, pick this up. Or end my turn here. Skip. And we'll use this as an attack against that thing. Nice. That one's dead. And now I'll use this to smash here. We can make that attack. Oh, wow. I'm gonna skip. Man, yeah, I think I screwed up. Unless I have... I do have it. Here, watch this. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm just... Sure, I can go pick up some loot. Round 13. So what I'll do is I'll just throw this down and go and step on it afterwards. As for you, let's maybe grab some experience here. And I kind of want to wound it. Oh, I can't wound it. So I'm not going to be able to use this. Yeah. So I'll make this... Yeah, I'll make this attack just first. Oh, no. I want to use this bottom ability. That's right. So I can loot all of this stuff. And I'll use this. I'll burn it. Whatever. Next round. I'll burn it next round. Okay. As for you, how can we get some more experience out of you? We can use that and we can heal. And we'll take a short rest. That's fine. Maybe I'll end it. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Okay, well, we'll do this. And I'm wondering if I should make this attack because I'm trying to... I'd like to pick up... There's a little bit of loot there. Yeah, we'll do it. Okay, that's fine. And I'm going to put this right here. Great. And then we'll use... Yeah, we'll use this, whatever. We're just going to move over to here. Ow. Stupid me. We'll end our turn here. We'll pick up some loot, and now we have Masochist, because we have 1 health left. As for you, what are you going to do? Yeah, that's fine. I don't see any more loot. That's all gone. So just move over here. And we'll make... yep. And we'll make this attack here. Might as well use the favorite, right? All gone. And yeah, we'll use this just for the experience, and then we can heal nobody up. We don't want to pick up any loot. We'll just do this. Skip. End our turn.
Your weapon and face are covered in streaks of black and red. The various viscera of a number of creatures you never imagined you'd have to fight before today.
Wow. Hatchet 111 damage. And the red guard dealing 101 damage. I think because of that one major attack, we dealt quite a bit of damage there, but wow. That's impressive. I did not think I would see the red guard dealing 100 damage. Demolitionist, yeah. Okay. 11 XP. I did a lot better for experience this time around. Alright. Nice. Oh, that's so good to see. So good to see. Well, back to Gloomhaven.
Well then, you hear a familiar gruff voice behind you. This is quite the mess, and the loss of my students is a horrible tragedy. Haltrip trails off, staring into nowhere with a forlorn look, until his eyes pass down to his hands. In them is a flat, smooth stone covered in a sticky green film. But not all is bad news, he mutters. Based on our tests, and the violent reaction that Yuma had to that last one especially, I was able to develop a method for sensing when this particular type of organic matter is near. He hefts the stone in his hand. That is what the green glow is. He then gives you each a slimy stone of your own.
Aww.
You split up and spend the next several hours scouring the streets of the city, trying to locate more of the growths. In the end, you pinpoint 2 locations: an abandoned set of buildings in the sinking market, and a warehouse down at the old docks. With any luck, Roland is holed up in one of these places, and you can put an end to all of this.
Ah, yes, of course. Oh, everyone gained a perk point. Nice. And 8 XP. Misplaced goods. And sunken tumor. And hidden tumor. Oh, I see. This is the, yeah. I think this is the side quest that we picked up earlier. Yeah. That's what's going on. Oh, fantastic. 2 level ups. What a good surprise. Yeah, so what was that called? Sinking tumor instead of sinking market. And misplaced goods is this side quest and hidden tumor. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Well, let's go through the motions here. A perk point for Boudica. I kind of say we keep going for this. I need to get her some more attack abilities. Or I at least need to make the enemy use her attack modifier deck. I think that's what I need to be doing quite more often. Let's still grab Revive. I like these abilities, or these modifiers, because there's no range on them. It's just heal an ally. I think that's worth it. Okay, Brennus, up to level 4. Remote detonation. Destroy one obstacle within range 4. If you do, perform attack 2. Target all enemies adjacent to the destroyed obstacle. Consume fire to make an attack 3. Huh. Okay. Or create 3 damage traps and empty hexes within range 4. I like that. I like that a lot. You could line those up, and then, where is it? Piston punch. That would be a push of 3. So throw those down in a line, if you could, or in a way that you can push. Bam, bam, bam. That's an attack of 2. And then 3, 3, 3. Man. I like that remote detonation. Extra fuel. Attack 3. Add 2 wound and gain 1 if the target is adjacent to a wall. This again. I kind of like it though. It's a 17, which is faster than all of his other abilities. Extra fuel. A movement of 5, and consume 1 to make consume fire to make an attack 1. But of course, if you were to use wind up, we could use wind up and then move 5 and make an attack of 3 if we did something like that. I think extra fuel, honestly, is what I'm going to be going for here. Now, when I chose nowhere to run instead of firebombs, I did it thinking that wind up, or either thinking this or forgetting that it's just the attacks. It's not melee attacks. Ranged attacks can be used for wind up as well. So wind up with fire bombs would have been attack 4 at range 4 targeting 2, bring in fire. That's kind of interesting. I'm liking nowhere to run. I think this top ability is a lot of fun here. I want this bottom to work, and I'm really disappointed that it's not working the way that it says it should work. But if it is a single hex obstacle, I would like for it to be clear and say single hex obstacle. Now maybe because I ended the turn next to the same obstacle, I wasn't able to pick it up. I don't know. I'm going to ask this question. I don't know how this is supposed to work, but I am going to suggest clarity when it comes to things that people need to ask questions about. So I'm going to go extra fuel. I don't think, I mean, I really like the idea of remote detonation, because then we can just throw out a bunch of these traps in locations that will bottleneck the enemies, or put them in bottlenecks so that they have to step through them. I'll have to keep this in mind. Even the top ability though, we can make kind of a ranged attack against a bunch of enemies that are adjacent to the destroyed obstacle. There's something in there, but all right. Moving on, we've already taken consistency. It shows that it's going to remove a -1 and a 1. I thought it was going to replace a -2 with a +1. Huh. Oh, that's interesting. I feel like dust would be the better one to remove first. Let's get rankle. I like the poison, because Boudica has that way that we can heal after, and if we get to use that poison, you know, we get to heal, but also it does remove a -1, and then when we do this, it will also remove that plus or that -2, you know, refining our modifier deck a little bit more. If we can remove these, you know, it looks like we're going to be able to remove all of this. These are already gone, and we'll be able to remove all of the zeros too with these. Wow. And he's going to be a beast after that. Okay. Oh, he gets one more. Well, how about we get rid of dust then? Or let's go heighten. Let's take heighten first. Remove a 0, grab a +2. I like it. So is he... Yeah, he needs one more perk point. Okay. Hannibal. Also reaching level 4. Ripped from the Flesh. 20 initiative. Loot 1. If an adjacent enemy has your favorite, you may return it to its active ability. If you do, the adjacent enemy suffers 2 damage and gains wound. Ooh. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Or heal 3, range 2, add strengthen and gain 1 if you killed an enemy this round. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Overwatch, attack 3, range 4. With air, I think I like where this is going. Because I want more air abilities. Make it 4 at range 5. The difference here is, let's see here. Extra lift is a range, okay, so it's an attack of 3 at range 5. This is now 4 at range 5. Okay. The bottom being the next 5 times an enemy ends a move ability within range 5, perform an attack 2, range 5 against that enemy. Yeah. Definitely taking that. Wow. Oh, that is awesome. Yeah. Okay. I just like what is it? I was just getting images of like flashbacks of XCOM with Overwatch. Okay, so 2 perk points to spend here. We can start removing some zeros and putting in some of these fun cards. Maybe we could grab both of these, remove a 0 and a +1, and put in a 0 and a +1 with stun instead. Or, I mean, we could keep going for hack. I kind of want to start removing more of these, removing some zeros. Muddle. Let's keep going for poison. Let's grab another poison. Fester. And maybe gouge. Yeah. Okay. Oop. Alright. So a couple zeros down. We're grabbing some more +1s with some fun stuff. Poison and wound. Alright. Well, that is going to do it for today's episode. Which way should we go next? If you've made it this far, you definitely deserve a vote. Should we go to the Sinking Tumor or Hidden Tumor? I think I want to go to one of those next. For sure. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. You can let me know by leaving a like or a comment. If you're feeling ultra generous, you can follow the link in the description to buy me a coffee, which will help fuel me for making more great content like this for you. And with that, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.